Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We are here today with the rabbits so we can discuss wire. The kind of wire you need to contain your rabbits. Can't just let rabbits run around merrily because they'll leave. So you need something that'll contain your buns. So we have a fence, obviously, but you might need a run, whatever you need to build. You're going to need wire at some point to build it. I don't keep my rabbits on wire floors, so I'm not going to talk about wire floors today. I don't like wire floors at all. I will not keep my rabbits on wire floors. I won't even discuss keeping them on wire floors. It's ridiculous. It's not good for their feet. It's better if they can live a real rabbit life. She's digging a hole. It is Loki's day out. She's digging a hole so she can eat roots and stuff because she likes them. But basically, I won't talk about wire floors. I don't approve of them. I know some people use them with great success. I do not, and I'm not going to discuss it here. Anyway, when you're choosing fencing wire, you want to look for something that is galvanized and welded. Don't use chicken wire. Okay? Chicken wire is terrible. Rabbits can bite right through it. Slade over here can bite right through chicken wire. I've seen him do it. This guy has crazy teeth. That guy right there, crazy teeth. He can go right through chicken wire. It's useless. It doesn't keep your rabbits in, and it doesn't keep predators out. So no chicken wire. I know it's cheap. It won't keep your rabbits contained. So something stronger than chicken wire. Mostly galvanized, welded wire. Fencer wire, if you can find. You should be able to find fencer wire. This is fencer wire. Okay, this is 2x4-inch fencer wire, and this is actually rabbit fencer wire, and that's hardware cloth. So you should be able to find something suitable. Now, wire itself is measured in gauges. The higher the gauge, the thinner the wire. 10 gauge wire is thicker and stronger than 14 gauge wire, for example. Lower gauges are stronger. Stronger wire is better for predator proofing and better to keep your bunnies in because they gnaw. They bite, they chew, it's what they do. So you want lower gauged wire. On the tops and sides of the cages, you probably want to go no higher than 16. I don't like going higher than 14 personally. I do not like anything higher than that. I find rabbits can sometimes bite through it, or predators might challenge it. Less is better, remember. Less is better. So about the actual kinds of fencing, it depends on what you're doing. So for example, if you have little ones, babies, you need something like this. This is hardware cloth. This is actually 1/2-inch hardware cloth. You can also get it in 1/4-inch. Now when I say cloth, it's not cloth. It's wire. Okay, it is wire. They just call it hardware cloth, but it is wire, and it does a very good job at keeping your little ones in so your tiny ones can't escape. And it also does a really good job at keeping predators out. Make sure it's well secured, and make sure that your little guys can't get out through a gap that you left. But either way, this stuff is excellent. That's what I recommend for little ones. You'll notice I don't have that on very many things. I only have that on something where we might have babies. In the springs and summers, we have babies in here, so we need a narrower wire, just because we don't want babies to escape. There's 2 cats right now in Loki's house. 2 cats! Cats in the house instead of the rabbit. Whatever. That just happens. Okay, so you can use that. You can use this stuff that we have on the fence. This is called fencer wire. This is 2 inches by 4 inch, and this keeps your bigger rabbits in. It will not stop little guys from escaping. Obviously, a baby bun will go right through this. So this is not suitable for containing small rabbits. Also, I have a Lop, Gemini, who you've met in a few videos, who can get right through this. She can actually squish through this. I know she looks chubby, but she can actually squish through that if she wants to. So for smaller rabbits, this is not helpful. You can also do chain link. You'll notice we have chain link dog kennels. Chain link works really well for your larger rabbits. Okay? So when I say larger rabbits, I mean larger rabbits. I absolutely mean your medium size or larger, your 6-7 pounders and up. This is not going to keep a 2-pound rabbit in, because my 2-pound rabbits will go right through this. I can get my whole hand through there. If I can get my hand through there, then my rabbits can get through, no problem. But these big guys are easily contained within that. So these guys, they can't get out of this. They absolutely can't. So chain link works fine. It's strong, it's durable, it's easy to use. It works fine if you have larger rabbits. It really does keep larger predators out. Obviously, a mink or a weasel can go right through. So you have to use it knowing what kind of predators you have in your area. We don't have a big problem with weasels and stuff here. Not in the area we're in, so I don't have to worry. I can use a larger wire like this, no problem. But your best wire to use, the absolute best. I know, Lily, I can hear you. It's not my fault it snowed. Sorry, goat problems. The absolute best wire to use is this roll here. This is what we call fencer wire, but it's specifically for rabbits. So if you look at the bottom, this wire is really, really narrow. It's only 1 inch high, and then it's about 4 inches. So it's 1 by 4. Now your teeny tiniest babies might get out of this, but your regular rabbits, regardless of their size, dwarves or anything, hi Princess Orange, thank you, they can't get out of this. This stuff is ideal. And then as you go up, the wire gets bigger. So this is 2 by 4 inches, and then you end up with 4 by 4s on the top. That's ideal for containing rabbits. And it's literally fencer wire for rabbits. It's designed to keep rabbits out of your garden, but it'll keep them in your garden just as easily. So this stuff is fantastic. This is my preference. I have not used it because when I first set this up, I actually didn't know that this stuff existed. So when we move in the spring, the rabbits are getting this kind of wire. Yeah, I'm going to take my rolls of wire off this and reuse this stuff. But when I buy new wire, I'm buying rabbit fencer wire. It's fantastic. Keeps everyone in. It's not super expensive because it has less wire on it, because these holes up here are bigger. Okay, so it works quite well. It's really a fantastic wire, and this is what I recommend. So you can use whatever works for you, and we're still going to use our chain link dog kennels. But our fencing around our chain link dog kennels is going to be this rabbit fencer wire. Just because it is fantastic, it's perfect for what it is. I'm trying to find Loki because she disappeared on me. I know she didn't get out. Let's check the cat house, shall we? No, no one's in the cat house. That means Loki's in her hole. Anyway, that's all about wire that I wanted to talk about today. That is my recommendation. Rabbit fencer wire. Hardware cloth when you have little babies, because they will escape out of the smallest gap. They're little. But hardware cloth is great for little ones. Rabbit fencer wire is a little less expensive and works perfectly to contain your adult rabbits, even if they're dwarves or lops. Holland lops, I should say. Most lops are bigger than my Holland lops. Anyway, oh, Loki is in her house. Fantastic, baby. What? Anyway, that's about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. We'll see you tomorrow.